Hello, 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 hello. Welcome everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Please, if you can hear me, I want you to just type in the comment section. Just type Boss Uzi. I can hear you. It's going to be an amazing session today. If you can hear me, just type in the comment section. Just type Boss Uzi. I can hear you. I want to be sure that the audio is right and every other thing is right. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live session. It's going to be an amazing time. Beautiful. It's going to be an amazing time. And today we are going to be looking at hooks and headline. And it's going to be a practical session more than just a talk session. So let me just send these people reminder, everybody reminder that we are live. Immediately I'm done with the reminder, then we'll just get started immediately. So welcome everyone. I hope you've been getting value from the copywriting challenge so far. Okay, I can see beautiful people already. I can see Amarachi Uzoma, my namesake. I can see Ebube. I can see Esther. I can see um, everybody beautiful. I can see Adenike. I can see Esther. So welcome everyone. So let me just give a little reminder to the people that are supposed to be on this call so that we can just start immediately. All right. So with that being said, once again, I would like to welcome you to the copywriting challenge. The copywriting challenge was designed so that I can impact the grace, the knowledge, and what has actually helped me to become who I am today. You know, one thing that has given me the biggest breakthrough is this online space, not a 9 to 5, not anything, but this online space. I was able to change my life situation by just using the internet and making so much money from it. And that is exactly what I'm just trying to pass to you. Like the things that have made me money is what I'm actually interested in teaching. If it has not worked for me, then I think I have no business teaching it. But it has worked for me, it has changed my life, and I have no doubt that it can also change your life. And that is why I have dedicated 5 days of my time, put together a comprehensive, detailed, class to show you exactly how to go from a zero level copywriter to a copywriter that actually commands trust, credibility, and actually help your clients or your business to land sales. Welcome once again. So today we are going to be going straight into what we have for today. Now, apologies, I'm not going to be showing my face today because I did not plan to show my face. It's going to be a practical session, me sharing my screen, just doing a little bit of practical with you. So probably tomorrow I'm going to show my face and we just have a more emotional or more to be more personal. But today, I believe everything we are going to be doing today is just going to be very, very impactful. So first and foremost, welcome everyone. Is if you're just joining, I want to know where you're chatting from. Are you chatting from Lagos, Abuja, Cameroon, Lagos, Ghana? Are you chatting from where exactly are you chatting from? So let me know where you're chatting from. Boss Uzi is chatting straight from Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, Lagos, Nigeria. That is where I'm based. That is where my family is based. I from Lagos, Nigeria, staying with my parents, moved out from the parents' house, now staying alone, ready to lock down. Ready to lock down. So I can see other people just like me, Lagos. I can see success from Lagos. I can see Amadi from Port Harcourt. I can also see Cynthia from Lagos. Wow, plenty Lagos people are here. That means if we have a conference, if we have a interactive conference, that means a lot of us is going to full. So I can also see Ebube from Rwanda. Ebube from Rwanda, oh, nice to see you. Now I know Ebube from. I can't forget Ebube because Ebube, Ebube stumbled upon my content on I think on YouTube and he sent me a DM from Rwanda, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for believing in me to even do business with me. People stay in Sokoto. Jane from Sokoto. Wow, Jane from Sokoto. That means we have Sokoto represented. Yeah, we have Lagos people. Esther from Lagos. Ebonyi. Uzoma, you say in Ebonyi. This is where I schooled. I schooled in the Federal University Undufo Alike in Ebonyi State. I can see Nasawara. I can see Ogun State. Ogun State is represented already. So we have the Southwest. Beautiful. Man, you guys. Okay, I think we all have, everywhere is represented. We have West, we have the East, people from Enugu, we have the North, people from Nasawara, and we have the words South. Is there any South person here? Oh, we have Delta, Sabah. So congratulations to everyone for being here. Now, I want to tell you guys that you did not just decide to come on this live because of somebody can speak English. You decided to be on this live because you probably believed in yourself, that you know that this program is capable of changing your life. You understand? And that is why you have committed your time to this program. So today, I am not going to waste your time. It's going to be a 45-minute session. And after 45 minutes, we are going to be off here. So if you were in the challenge, you will notice that day one was I was teaching you about copywriting, what copywriting is, what copywriting is, how you can start making money from copywriting, and how to do better, how to do well in it. So I don't know, does anybody remember the definition of copywriting here? I know that this is not an interactive session, but you're going to just do well to help type. There's a definition of copywriting I gave, but because this is not interactive, I'm just going to proceed with the definition, even though I'm not going to show the slides. Now, first and foremost, I would like to tell you that copywriting is the act of crafting emotionally compelling marketing messages, that triggers your ideal audience to take a buying decision. Now, what is all this rubbish I just said now? We have to break it down into segments. Now, I'm doing a recap of what we did in day one so that you can understand it very, very well. Like I said, copywriting is the act of crafting. That means it's an act, number one. And in that act, you are crafting. What is the meaning of crafting? You probably are writing something. What are you writing? Marketing messages. What is the reason for writing those marketing messages? So that with the aim of what? Persuasion, with the aim of sending emotional appeals, with the aim of sending signals to a human psychology, not just because you want to send signal, but you want to send signals so that they can make a particular decision. You understand? So everything you do that triggers a human being to make a buying decision or to make any decision at all is called copywriting. Anything you say is copywriting. Now, a lot of people can say it lame, in a very lame way. Like you want somebody to buy your product and you're coming on to say, okay, just come, okay, I have a book called Atomic Habits, and this book is going to help you well. So buy it so that you will change your life. As opposed to somebody that comes and say, are you interested in using this simple framework? Are you interested in using a simple framework that has helped thousands of people to be productive daily? If this is you, then I have a special book that will help you transform your unproductive times to a very productive time, so that what you can achieve your goals. Now, if you even want to go deeper, you achieve your what? Money goals. You can see the truth is that the grace or the intelligence or the persuasion is not even in the longevity of the words. The persuasion is mostly in what exactly you say. You understand? And that is why the day one just talked about what copywriting is in general, is the act of persuading people to take a buying decision. Day two is now telling you now how to start. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to copywriting, there are four steps, there are 4 words. I wish I can be just even typing. Okay, let me even share my screen so that I can use this thing. Let me share my screen so that I can use okay, no need to share my screen. I'll just open a new window so that I can demonstrate all these things I'm talking about here. So I'm just going to open a document file and just do a little bit of practical here, because like I said, it's not just going to be a talk session, it's going to be a practical session. So I'm going to be sharing my screen right about now. Please and please, if you can see my screen, let me know that you can see my screen. Can you see what is on my screen? What is on my screen is a Google Docs. Can you see what is on my screen right now? If you can see it, let me just know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you can see it, let me know. All right. So very, very good. Very, very good. So let's go over to, let's go, let's make it plain. So, like I was saying, where did I stop? I was trying to tell you that copywriting is, there are four, when it comes to copywriting, there are four things you need to know in copywriting. Copywriting starts with what? A headline. Copywriting starts with a headline, continues with a hook, enters a body of a copy, and ends at what? A call to action. What is call to action? Call to action means the final thing you tell the person. Now, imagine you want to sell a product. Imagine you want to sell, maybe you have a book. Somebody give me a name of a product you want to sell, just a random. Somebody said you can see it, but it's blurry. Okay, very good. Now, if you can see it, but it's blurry, all I want you to do right now is to go to your settings, and when you go to your settings, you're just going to click on increase the resolution. We are streaming, we are not streaming on 4K. The reason why I'm not streaming on 4K is because I am very, very mindful of our data. You understand? So I don't want to stream on HD quality and, just, spend a lot of people's data. So go over to, just go and change your whatever, change the resolution, put it at, I think the highest we are going to be using today is 320 720. Good. So just put it at 720, or you can put it on, now I can see a lot of suggestions here. I can see a lot of suggestions. So somebody said perfume, somebody said bead bracelet, somebody said blah blah blah. So you can see a lot of things that we want to sell today. We want to sell bead bracelet, but now perfume is a very, very rampant product. Okay, now let's use perfume as an example. Imagine you want to sell a perfume. Now let's go back to our work. Somebody said it's blurry. Okay, let me increase. I'm going to increase the resolution for our workspace. Yes, this is going to be what we are going to be using. So let me observe. Okay, it's okay. So this is it. So now we want to sell a perfume. Now, what is the name of that perfume we want to sell? Maybe a company just invited us and told us that, hey, and told you that, hey, we want you to write a sales copy for a perfume product. Now, what is the name of the perfume you want to sell? Let's just have a random name of a perfume. Somebody just give me a random name of a perfume. I know there are a lot of perfume people here. So give me a random name of a perfume so that I can just, somebody said much better, beautiful, much better. It is cleaner now. It is clear now, beautiful. I think this is how we learn. Just doing it on WhatsApp alone will not just give us growth. So is this a name of a perfume? Miracle. Is this a name of a perfume? So somebody just give me a name of a perfume. At least something. Okay, Scent by Ella. Scent by Ella sounds like a brand name. Scent like Ella. Okay, Yara. Okay, Rig. Okay, let's use Rig. I don't even know how to pronounce that thing well. So let's just use Yara, because I think Yara is what somebody said Victoria's Secret. So let's use Yara. I think Yara. Let's use Yara. I don't know what this is, but let's use Yara. So now, for us to use this, so the name of your perfume is what? Yara. Now, you guys look at the screen. Yara. Now, this perfume, for you to sell this perfume, you need to satisfy these four things. Number one, the headline. Number two, the hook. Number three, the body. And number four, the call to action. Guess what? If you just start typing and saying typing rubbish, you're going to lose in life. Sorry to say you lose in life. But first and foremost, you need to demystify who Yara is for. Who is the target audience of Yara? Is Yara a premium perfume? Who are the people that are able to afford it? What are they interested in spending their money on? Are they interested in buying a perfume? So these are the things you need to know. You need to understand your products very, very well before you can even write a single headline. I see a lot of people just wake up in the morning and just write headline, how to be fresh. No, you have to understand your perfume. Now, let us now demystify the products we have here. Now, when it comes to this, we are going to create a product. We're going to create a product portfolio. So I'm going to create so product. product name, product name, Yara. Now, this is copywriting in a practical form. Product name Yara, then audience. Now, Yara sounds like a lady's perfume. So we are going to say the Yara is for let's just say Yara is a lady's perfume. Ladies perfume. Price range of the perfume. Price range. Let's say the perfume is $3,000. Or let's just use Nigerian Naira. Let's say the perfume is 30,000, 35,000 Naira. Now, what is the market target? This is the most important place. The market target. The market target. Now, the market target is what? Celebrities. These are just demo work. So before you start even writing the headline, celebrities, um, women, um, 9 to 5, 9 to 5 can't buy perfume of 30 except you're earning well. People who make who make how much people who make 400 to 2 million monthly. This is how you get your product description before you write it. Then the next thing is problem, because before you can even market anything, there must be a problem. Your problem is your ticket to making endless sales. The problem identification is your ticket to making endless sales. Never forget that. So what is the problem? Now, your problem may not really sound like a problem, but your problem can just, your problem, people that are of this class, the problem can be um they are looking for they are looking for a way to smell premium when they enter a room. Now, you guess, they are not just now you can see the problem. The way I identified the problem, I did not just say they are looking for a way to smell good. You can buy a good perfume or a good oil perfume of 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 naira. But you can see this Yara. Now, who suggested this Yara? I want to know whether this Yara is specifically for girls. Uzoma, is this Uzoma Amaranchi that you suggested it? Is this Yara specifically for girls or just for is a unisex perfume? Somebody suggested Storm. Storm is one of the perfume we used when we're starting, you know. All right. So yeah, Uzoma. Okay, somebody said it's for girls. You can see, Uzoma said it's for girls. So yes, it is. So right now we understand that the Yara is for ladies. So you can see we have already identified all these things. Number one, the audience is a ladies' perfume. So our audience are ladies between what 20 years old towards 65 years. This is a big money spending year. In fact, let's even remove the 20 years because some 20-year-old can't spend that amount except you're from Nepo, your Nepo family. So this is what you should know before you start writing any headline. You understand? So number one is the target audience. Number two is the price. Number three is the target audience. Number four is now there's difference between target market and audience. Target market and audience. Like target market is like a general scope. Audience is just a specific, probably a gender. So I can equally change this to gender. You understand? If it's a multi-purpose stuff, it can be unisex. So your problem is the most important thing when it comes to this problem, when it comes to this stuff you want to do, because it is the problem that you use to like create a headline, a badass headline. So, ladies and gentlemen, now that we understand our product description, this brings us to the topic we have for today. Guess what? You cannot believe that we are just starting today's class. So, guys, let's get straight into today's class. So, right now, the class we have for today is very, very important because number one, there is something I said here. I said that Business with weak marketing message, we are going to suffer. Do you know why? Because AI has become the order of the day. And businesses that would sound robotic without any form of emotional connection, even at its headline, and probably have they'll definitely have sales draw. That means you're going to have products, but you're going to have no sales. How can you stand out? The only way to stand out is by being so captivating. Many of you did not come to this trading because I was very cheap. I was very lenient with my marketing message. How many of you came from Facebook here? How many of you came from TikTok? Guess what? I did not just come. If you came from Facebook, just type, please be consistent with writing bold. Don't worry, I will be consistent, sir. You understand? It's just because I'm doing practical, but thank you for that feedback. I am going to do that. So, how many of you came from TikTok? How many of you came from Facebook? Just type TK or FB or Instagram. I don't know. You understand? So many of you, like 95%, will come from TikTok, obviously, because that was the target for this audience. I noticed that people on TikTok, I really need to, like, because aside from just scrolling up and down, you may just end up scrolling without having tangible a source of income. In this training, in this 5-day training, this is a strategy to just expose you to the thing that has actually given me money, and I know it will actually bless your life. And why am I doing it for free? I'm not doing it for free because I actually like you. I'll be honest with you. I'm not also doing it for free because I want you to, you know, the reason why I'm doing it for free is that I just want one person to take my strategy and become successful, and I want to brag with that one person. So let's go straight to our class again. Studies have shown that content with compelling headline gets significant more attention than regular ones. Guess what? If I just come online and being proud in my marketing message or the video you saw, I know many of you saw me with some saw that video of me when either a pop-up brother and talking blah blah blah, or you saw me with that one sitting down in a chair and wearing blue shirts, right? So it was very intentional. Number one, I wanted to be so premium in one video. Number two, I wanted to just appear normal. Which one even performed better? Don't worry, I'll tell you later. But guess what? I was direct. I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in learning copywriting, then click the link below so that very, very direct. I did not come with stories. Do you know why I did not come with stories? Because before I advertised, before I put down my marketing message, the first thing I understood was our target audience. I understand our target audience are TikTok. TikTok people are not ready to listen to plenty talk. If you're not ready to talk in the first 3 seconds, and that is why I put the theme of this particular class is the 3 seconds rule. If you cannot give out the information in 3 seconds, then you're losing the sale, you're losing the attention. Guess what? So I told you, if you're interested in learning copywriting, then click the link below so that you can join. That is one. TikTok is a place where everybody is scrolling. But at the end of the day, when you hear copywriting for free, you're already clicking. Now, I'm not just telling you to personalize this message. I'm also telling somebody that is selling perfume. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're selling perfume, don't come with plenty stories at first. I know there's something called storytelling marketing. It's a very good way. But you can just start. If you're looking for a way to smell nice, if you're looking for a way to be, to grab all the attention in any room you walk into with your fragrance, then this thing I'm about to tell you will interest you. That is if you're even creating a long form content. You understand? You can see how we are transitioning, right? So now let's look at regular kinds of headlines. A regular kind of headlines will tell you something how to lose weight fast. No, everybody is interested in losing weight fast. In fact, that is a generic headline. But when you come on and say something like lose 10 kg in 30 days without starving yourself, here is exactly how you can do that. Guess what? The person has already busted into action. It is a smarter way to market. Another regular way is saying something like ways to make money online. It is so generic. But when you come online and say something like 7 proven ways to make money online, even if you are a complete beginner, guess what will happen? it is atomic, because everybody already knows that it is 7 ways. How many of you know Gege? One of the ways Gege used to make a lot of one of the ways Gege actually blow online is because when he's starting his videos, he starts with a very, very sharp hook. Now, I'm going to be telling you the difference between a headline and a hook. Now, the regular way is another one is why you should save money. That is a regular way. But if a better way is saying something like, if you're not saving money this way, you're losing thousands monthly. Guess what? Now, I'm going to tell you that all these headline type are different. Number one, the first one is a what? Is a duration kind of headline. This headline is you create a headline like this to give people an expectation in 30 days. That is why we have the 30 days here. The second one is seven proven ways. This kind of headline is created to give people an expectation that, hey, it's just only 7 things I want to talk about. Oh. Then the next one, the last one, is talking about curiosity-based headlines. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I gave an assignment. How many of you have done the assignment? I told many of you to like write out headlines for me, which you're going to be doing after I finish my presentation very, very soon. I'm going to be finishing this presentation very, very soon. So let's go over to the next thing. The next thing is, all right. All right, let's go to the next thing. The next thing is the headline framework. Yes, people that have done the assignments, I am very aware. We are going to be doing all the assignments here today. We are going to be revealing them today. So I don't even want to do so much of teaching. So you can see there are different kinds of headlines. We have the how-to headlines. Many of you have watched this video. We also have the list headline. Then we have the curiosity headline, and that was what we did that time. So I'm also going to be teaching you more things. Now we have the proven blueprints headline framework, and we have the result plus time frame, which was that in 30 days. So let's just rush this. Now we are done with headline first. I'm going to be there's a workbook I'm going to be giving you, a worksheet whereby you read more about headlines and how to pick. And after that, we are just going to complete our Yara perfume. Then I want you to understand what a hook is. Now, a hook is a sentence or a short paragraph that follows your headlines. You understand? So, a headline can be something like 7 ways, 7 reasons why Cristiano Ronaldo deserved the Ballon d'Or. You understand? That is a headline. 7 reasons. What headline framework did I use there? Did I use a how-to headline framework? When I say 7 reasons why Cristiano Ronaldo deserved the Ballon d'Or, did I use the headline framework, or did I use the list framework, or did I use the curiosity framework? Which one did I use? 7 reasons why Cristiano Ronaldo deserved the Ballon d'Or. So I want somebody good. Somebody said, Kendra said what? Somebody said list framework. Kendra said list framework. List framework. Beautiful. Now you guys understand it. So let's go further. Beautiful. So that is what headline. No, is it can be a curiosity headline, but it is list because what it started with 7 reasons. You understand? 7 reasons. Now I want you to look at Chinasa so that you don't make that mistake again. Look at number 2 here. List formula. List formula. It always starts with a number. 7 ways to benefit, blah blah blah. You can see. So let's move forward. Now, what is a hook? Remember our headline: 7 reasons why Cristiano Ronaldo deserved the Ballon d'Or. Now let's go over to our hook. It's in our hook that can now sponsor curiosity. The hook is what is aimed at just making somebody continue reading. So let's see what I wrote here. A hook is a sentence or short paragraph that follows your headline. The simple job is to keep your reader interested and make them want to read more. Now, how can we find a very compelling hook to follow this what we just said right now? Now, 7 reasons why Cristiano Ronaldo deserved the Ballon d'Or. You can now say something like, or you can now say Or you can now, your hook can now be something like, number three will shock you. Now, what is the expectation of the readers? Everybody right now is expecting number three. Am I right, somebody? Number three will shock you. You understand? So that is what, when it comes to the hook, that is number one. That is a curiosity kind of hook. Then another kind of hook is the question kind of hook. Do you know that Cristiano Ronaldo, a question kind of hook can be something like, do you know that Cristiano Ronaldo was, do you know that Cristiano Ronaldo is supposed to, or do you know that, do you, this is one fact about Cristiano Ronaldo that you don't know about. That is another curiosity hook. You understand? So anything that just helps somebody to, and guess what? We are going to be using AI by tomorrow. Tomorrow we are talking about AI. We are going to be teaching you how to use latest technologies to actually hack all these things so that you don't even stress your head. Because as a copywriter now, everything is easy. So now let's take example of some of the hook. Now see some of the examples I've given here. The headline can be something like, how to turn your knowledge into a six-figure digital product. It is just a very good headline. It follows the words, the how to from framework. But can you see the hook? If you can teach it, you can sell it, and I'll show you how I did it with zero audience and no paid ads. Guess what? Your hook is also sending a message that what, you don't need an audience and you don't need to run paid ads. See another one, the list framework. Seven. Yes, AI does everything. AI will do everything, but if you just type, somebody said AI does everything. If you just type in AI, write this thing for me, you're losing. You're losing on day one because AI is dependent on your intelligence. That is why you call it artificial intelligence. Natural intelligence is what sponsors the intelligence of artificial. Guess what? You can't do something significant without giving AI what to feed on. Now let's look at the second one. 7 mistakes new course creators make. Avoiding number 4 alone could save you months of wasted effort and thousands in lost sales. Guess what? The person that anybody that looks at this thing will rush and click on it because the person don't want to what? The person don't want to have wasted efforts and the person don't want to lose thousands. Now let's look at the last one before we like wrap it up and just go straight to the practical. We are already 30 minutes in. The headline can be something like the lazy way to make money with ebooks. Very, very simple headline. But guess what? The hook is where the energy comes in. This exact method helped a stay-at-home mom earn 200,000 naira in her first month, even without a laptop. Somebody said, beautiful. Somebody said something, AI does everything with the right command. Beautiful. Beautiful. Tomorrow, you guys will learn AI in the right way. You're going to see AI work for you, not just talk. So let's go, guys. Like I said, the best hooks feels like you're whispering a secret to your audience. You understand? It feels like you're whispering a secret to your audience. Ladies and gentlemen, I gave you like 3 classwork. I gave you a classwork. I told you one to write 5 different headlines for me, and I told you to write 1 sentence hook for each of them. Now, before we start submitting the headline, now if you have not done that assignment, just know that, just go and do it now. Just be typing it now so that when I ask for it, you're going to just send it because you are going to be submitting it now. Then while you wait before you submit, because I'm going to be reviewing as much as possible, I'm going to be telling you where you're wrong because there are some terminologies I would like to train you on when writing headlines, and I know I'm going to see that mistake here. So please and please start typing it. You don't need to type 5, just give me 2. I think I type 5. Just give me 2. Just give me 2. Yeah, just give me a headline and a hook. You understand? Great. So now let's go over to our work. Let's go over to what remember we have unfinished business here. Unfinished business is with Yara, right? Your unfinished business is with Yara. So, ladies and gentlemen, now that you guys are intelligent and you guys are clean and you guys understand what headline is right now, I want you to help me with this headline. Now, you already know the product. The product is Yara, and Yara is for what? Ladies. Yara is a ladies' perfume. Um, it's the market is from 22 years old to 65 years old. The people that have money, the price is 35,000 naira, and the target is for celebrities, people who make at least 400 to 2 million naira monthly. And the problem is, number one problem is they are looking for a way to smell premium when they enter a room. Number two, they know that there are many perfume, but they don't want to be smell cheap, or they don't want to smell like somebody, like a perfume that everybody knows. So, ladies and gentlemen, as a copywriter, this is where your work starts. What kind of headline can you craft out with this perfume? Now let's leave our practical first. Let us start brainstorming on this Yara stuff. Now I'm going to be waiting for the headline. I'm going to reward. No, it's too early to reward, but I am going to, sideline the best person that gives me a very good headline for this Yara perfume. Now let me tell you something. You don't need to be perfect. All you just need to do, you just need to what? You just need to like be just do everything, just be random, just write anything, how to smell good. Now I believe that there is a problem here. Many of you are now very, very confused because now you've listened so much. Now this is something, you can see something here: get glowing, healthy skin, a few days without breaking. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this AI generated headline. Put your hands together for this AI generated headline, because in Nigeria, you will not sell one thing if with this kind of headline. I kid you not. Sure, it's premium you want to sell. You will never sell with that headline. I commend you, Precious, for being diligent, but that headline is too lame for a sale. It's too lame for a sale. So well done. So let's get down. Let's get down. We have just 20 minutes to go out of here. So give me your headlines. Give me headlines for this Yara perfume. Now, many of us are now confused on how to get good headlines. That is why I want to introduce you to my book. I want to introduce you to my book. Now, many of you like, but Susie, how can I actually, do well in. Let me just introduce you to my book. I'm going to share one of my books for you so that you can see. Share your screen. All right. So, how many of you can see this book? This book is called The 20 Compelling Headline Books for Your Words, Copy and Content. Many of you saw this book. Now, this book is 20 headline book. It's a 20 headline books that has 20 headline types. It's a swipe file that has 20 things that you can use. So, this book is valued at just 1,500 naira. So, if you want it, you can actually buy it, and you will not be confused. Anytime you have a headline work like that, you just go you just get what to write immediately. You just pick up the starter work. Now let me take you inside this book so that you not just think that you're just going to be wasting money. Again, you can buy it if you're really, really interested in like furthering your copywriting game. You want to be a badass copywriter, you can buy it. It's not out of compulsion. Now, the people that are writing the headlines already, I want you to observe something here. I want you to observe something before you continue writing your headlines. So I'm going to stop sharing this screen so that I can share my book with you. Okay, I'm going to be sharing my entire screen right now so that I can share my book with you. So this is my book. This is the inside the book. This inside the book is called the 20 headline books for your copies and contents. Now, in this book, it's just showing you 20 headlines that you can use. Number one, the how to. Now, can we use how to for our Yara products? No, we don't. We cannot use how to. Now, you can see the second one, how you can, is also teaching you how to use them. How you can start making money online, how you can XYZ. It's also going to teach you how to use them. Now, the secret and way. 5 secrets you should know about affiliate marketing, hidden secrets about freelancing you wouldn't, blah blah blah. This is a very, very good one. So I think we can use this secrets, we can use this headline framework to actually craft out something in that Yara product. So we are going to keep number one, we are going to keep secrets. So let's go down and check. Do you? No, do you is very, very, do you know you can make 100K monthly from WhatsApp marketing? This one is blah blah blah. Now find out, when you're using find out, can you use find out for premium clients? Okay, let's see how find out is being used. Find out how you can become a top copywriter in 30 days. Find out is okay. Find out the secret perfume that the secret perfume that billionaires are using, that find out the secret perfume billionaires don't want you to know. Okay, let's leave that one. All right, new. People love new stuff. New perfume that is blah blah blah. You understand? Let's leave that one. Now let's also use discover. Discover this sense that makes everybody stop and look at you. Okay, let's remove discover. So we have two words now. We can either use discover or we can use secret. You can see discover this unique blah blah blah. Now research. Research has shown, no, we cannot use research right now. Atlas. Can you use Atlas for premium clients? I don't think is a good one. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to show you 10 of my recipe. The next 10 is atomic. The next 10 is crazy. So if you want it, all you just need to do is to go and get it. Or I'm going to send you the link to the WhatsApp group. I'm going to type it here. I'm going to type it in our class. So let's go over to our Yara perfume page. Right now that we know about all this framework, now we remember we have secrets and we have discover. This is just what I may use, but let me not host my hope on what I'll use. Let me check out what we have in the comment section. So let me check out what we have in the comment section. Beautiful. So now let's see what we have. So that I'm going to pick one of your perfume, one of your headlines, and just use it. I'm going to pick one of your headlines and use it. Smell nice like no ever. You're already losing in day one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's check. Why I like YouTube is that you cannot delete your message like WhatsApp. So after this class, I'll still go and check a lot of you. So let's see this kind of headline. Now, Ada, Immaculate Ada, see your mistake. Your mistake is when you're writing headline, you don't start the headline with if. If writing a headline with if, you're losing already, because nobody wants to read a story in a headline. Headline is supposed to be atomic. You already used the framework to write. Now let's go over to Billings accessories. Smell like the woman they will never forget. Beautiful. I'm going to start this one up. Beautiful. I love this one. Smell like luxury using Yara perfume. Very, very good. But the secret is never introduce your products in the headline. Never introduce your products in the headline. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget it. Never introduce your product in the headline. Don't do that. So let's go to premium scent that makes lasting impression. A premium scent that makes, don't start a headline with a. It doesn't speak well. Now you have this one. Why spending a lot? This is a hook. This is a hook. It's not a headline. How to smell like luxury and premium with Ciara. Beautiful. How to smell good. Beautiful is a very, very good one, but it's a very, very good one. Very, very good one. So we are going to leave that one for now. How to smell premium without breaking the bank. Beautiful. But guess what? The market target you are writing from are not looking to save money. They have money. That is why I told you, before you write the headline, understand your target audience. This is for premium. This is a premium sale, we are not selling to mediocres or people that are broke. You understand? That is why we said our market target is celebrities and people who make from 400K to 2 million monthly. So this money is not their problem. Now let's see this kind of headline. This AI kind of headline. On the air around you is rubbish for Nigerian audience. The hook is one spray is rubbish for a Nigerian audience. People that have money don't even know how to read. So as a copywriter, you need to understand that don't overestimate the intelligence of your audience. You need to bring your words down to the nearest zero so that they can understand you well. Now let's look at this one. Do you find yourself struggling to decide on the perfume you choose. I got you covered. Now, these people have multiple solutions, but they are not looking for multiple solutions. They are looking for just one premium perfume to kill the air anytime they walk into the room. I hope you guys are understanding me. Yara perfume, you already missed the sale by starting your headline with the product. Now let's go over to this person, Oche. So, how I got a lot of compliments today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, this one is a very beautiful headline. How I got a lot of compliments today. Then your hook can be something like, just how I got a lot of compliments today using just one by just using once by just using a different scent, by just using a, just add something to it that let people know that it's about perfume you're talking about. But like, this is a curiosity headline. Then your hook can be something like, do you know that a perfume do you know a perfume, just something crazy. I don't have the luxury of time. I'm racing with time so that I don't exceed 9 o'clock. Oh my God, what is this? Stella Amadi, you want to turn head when you pass. Beautiful. This headline is too long for your luxury client. They will not even read it. Now, let's read this one. Where comfort meets every step. This is a beautiful one for an American audience, not a Nigerian audience. I do want to be writing this for Mercy Eke. Mercy Eke has billions of naira, but we should read all these things. Mercy Eke word is, do you want to look, smell like money? That is Nigerian kind of headline. Smell like money. You know, remember we are writing for remember we are writing for women, and some most times ladies buy things to impress people, and one of their market targets of impressing is men. So you can say something like, smell, make, like, command respect by making all the whole, men follow you, blah blah blah. Something you can add an emotional statement, like a men statement there. You understand? So I'm just trying to play with your mind, playing with your intelligence to show you that there are different things. So you can see something like smell well and look nice, you know, very, very good. Let's also look at this one. Smell like $1 million boss, even as a 9 to 5 worker with Yara. Beautiful. This one is great. I love this. Do you know why? It is very, very good because it calls out the audience immediately. A 9 to 5 worker. You understand? A 9 to 5 worker. But when you're dealing with premium, you don't call out 9 to 5 worker. Just sell without calling out the nine, because the name 9 to 5, you can use, instead of putting 9 to 5 worker, put busy professional. Smell like $1 million boss, even as a busy professional with this unique secret scent I discovered. You understand? You understand? Now, saying something like 5 secrets you need to know about Yara perfume. This is like writing a content. Is a very, very good one. You understand? I use stigmatize. Now, you've already lost the sale because most billionaires don't understand the meaning of stigmatize. Some of them may not even read it. So when they see big English, they will just run away. You understand? And they are not dealing with body odor. Walk into every room with pride. No, don't introduce your product in the headline. So, ladies and gentlemen, all you guys have done is lovely. Do you wonder why Uche Montana walks into a room and as ever, the problem with this kind of headline is a lot of people hate Uche Montana. So, if you're selling to people that, would want to buy because of Uche Montana, then you've already lost the sale, because women always hate themselves. Sorry to say that, women. Some women hate themselves. They hate that you're growing and all. So they just hate you automatically. So when you're putting a comparison, you're already losing the sale. You understand? So you can also say something like one spray of Yara, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. So beautiful. Now I don't want anything. You guys to just put your hands together for yourself. Everybody clap for yourself. You guys have done well. Clap for yourself. You guys have done well. So one thing we are going to be doing right now, I know that many headlines, many people have already dropped different stuff, but I am going to be using, as the captain of this ship, I am going to use, I think there was one I saw. There was one I saw that really, really made me stop and just look. Let me Go back to that one. Let me see if I can find it. I think I can do some magic in that headline. Now, because I want to use that one as practical. I want to use that one as practical. I want to use that one as practical because we are going to be leaving here in a few minutes. In a few minutes. Where is that Chinko guy that was using a Chinko face? Okay, not this person. Not this person. So there's one I just want to work with. I just want to work with one. So if I cannot find that one because of the luxury of time, I'll just go over to any available one. So I can see my friend here. This perfume sets you apart from the crowd. It's a very, very good headline, but it's not strong enough. You understand? Now, for the people that I did not read your, I did not read your stuff, there's still a lot of time. There's still a lot of time. So I can't find that comment I'm looking for. I can't find it. So let's also, since I can't find the comment I'm looking for, let's go over to our drawing board so that we can write something from our head. Now, as a copywriter that I don't need to go to AI or anything, I'll just go here and just type something like these secrets scent turned me into turned me into turned me into a museum. Turned me into a museum. Now, it may sound rubbish, but turned me into a museum, or just turned me into this secret scent made this secret scent made 95% of people, or this secret scent made this secret scent gave me a boss lady vibes when I walked when I walked when I walk into any room. Now, it's a tautology, but this secret scent gave me boss lady vibes when I walk into this secret scent gives me boss lady vibes when I walk into any room. You can see, just very, very simple. Now, what did I say copywriting is again? Remember what I said? I said copywriting is the act of crafting emotionally compelling marketing message that triggers your ideal audience to take a buying decision. Now, we now need to run this, our headline, into our definition of copywriting to check whether it ticks all the boxes. Number one, the act of crafting. We are crafting already. Emotional marketing message. Now, let's find emotional words here. Emotional word is what? Secrets. Marketing message. Marketing message is scent gives me boss lady vibe. There's a word that copywriting is the art of crafting emotional, secrets, compelling marketing messages that triggers an ideal audience to take a buying decision. Now you can see, number one is the secret, emotional. Number two is scent gives boss lady vibes. That is what compelling marketing message. You can even use this as a marketing message alone. A scent that gives boss lady vibes. This is a marketing message alone. Now, when I walk into any room, remember, when I walk into any room, now there is no call to action here. The call to action now comes in to your hook. Remember what I said about hook. Hook is what makes people continue reading your stuff. Now, what will our hook be now? This is where you now need to start thinking. Are you using the list hook? Are you using the curiosity hook? Are you using the what question hook? So let's use curiosity hook here. 95% 95% of top industry industry ladies wouldn't 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 tell you this wouldn't tell you this wouldn't tell you this about smelling premium, but I will for free. Ladies and gentlemen, we've already written our copy. Guess what? When you've already written the headline and you've written the hook, the copy is almost complete. So guys, tomorrow we are going to be doing this body. We are going to be writing the body of a copy, and we are going to be doing the call to action. You get? So this is already it. So guys, what do you think about my headline? What do you think about my headline? If you were to score my headline, what will you score me? No need to score me. But what do you think about the headline? Do you think it's a better headline, or do you think it captures emotions, or do you think it captures the attention of the reader? So let's go over to my headline. Let me show you what I put there. Let me show you what I put there again. All right. Somebody said somebody was clapping. Beautiful. So beautiful. So this is my headline. Where is the headline again? The headline is, "This secret sense gives me boss lady vibes when I walk into any room." When I walk into any room. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the next 3 minutes, we are going to be out of here because I think I set a timer on YouTube for just 1 hour. But we are going to be continuing this class because I still need to get some of your headlines. Yes, you can see, "This secret sense gives boss lady vibe when you walk into any room. 95% of top industry ladies wouldn't tell you this about smelling premium, but I will for free." Ladies and gentlemen, this class was an amazing class already. I'm not going to be ending this class like this, and we are going to be continuing in the WhatsApp group. But with that being said, I'm so grateful that everyone was able to join here. Tomorrow, we are going to be having a more elaborate class where we are going to be writing a full copy. Now, copywriting is a high income skill. You're going to get a lot of jobs if you know how to do it well. I'm going to be sending you more information in the WhatsApp group. Also, how to you can also check the description if you want to get the headline book. See you tomorrow. Clap for yourself, everyone.